Shalom, family. Brother Chris, live from Houston, Texas. I pray all is well. All praises to the Most High Yah. This a quick little word. Are we truly ready for marriage? Are we truly already doing the things and being a good steward of what the Most High already set us up with now, even being single? So as a single man, are you already taking care of your own bills, already have your own house, already have your house in order, already know how to get to work? Nobody don't have to wake you up and tell you to go to work, and or you're slothful or you're lazy, or you already husband material now? Are you already taking care of things that you need to take care of as a man? Even as a woman, are you already wife material now? See, I think a lot of times that, in me being previously married as well, and knowing how it looks like, are we already in a position to receive that husband or that wife that we've been praying about? Are we already doing the things now? Because I think it's a lot of times that, even myself, I overlooked things that what a husband's supposed to be doing, even as a single man. So if I don't already have that mindset, if I'm not already being a good steward of what the Most High there put in me now, how I'm going to be able or ready to even get married? Are we already doing the things that we need to do being single? So me being a man, do a woman have to tell me or teach me how to cook? Do I already know how to clean? Do I already know how to keep a steady job? Do I already know how to provide? And I'm doing this now as a man, so that if it's the Most High will and He bless me with a wife, do I already know how to do these things? For a woman, are you already doing the thing what a woman needs to do? We can't come into a marriage and thinking that we're going to learn these things. No, we should already be applying these things and already know these things now, so that we don't bring on extra baggage, extra things. There's no way possible that a woman is supposed to have to tell a man to wake up and go to work. There's no way that a man needs to tell a woman what she needs to do. We all need to be focusing on what we have to do and asking the Most High to put us in a position that we can be ready, and not just jumping into something that you really not even ready for. So it has to be understanding within that individual that you already know what you're supposed to be doing as a man or a wife. And we also, as men, have to understand too that we're supposed to be doing the things that we need to be doing as men. So in other words, that it shouldn't be where I have to go to a leader, or a leader supposed to dictate what my household looks like. No, I'm supposed to be the head of that household, so I'm supposed to be the one who teaching my wife, teaching the children. That's supposed to be you. You can't pass off that responsibility to another man and think that another man is supposed to rule over your household. No, you're supposed to be your own patriarch of your own house. You're supposed to be doing that. And we can't be looking at, well, such and such told me that this is the way this. No, you can't be. We can't go to another man and have another man to tell you what you need to do in your own house. How that looks like, that's foolish. That doesn't work, and it definitely don't lines up to how the Most High would want us to be and do in a household situation. And being a man is that also we have to also learn that you can't be just sitting up listening to other people. You need to listen to the Most High. Let Him lead and guide you and give you instructions. Now, yeah, of course we can ask for advice, spiritual advice. We can take counsel with different things, but that man should not tell you or dictate what you supposed to do in your household. If you're lined up and if you're in the Most High's will, you supposed to already know that already. So we supposed to already be applying these things in our life. There's no way that your wife, your spouse, is supposed to tell you to take a shower, to get cleaned up, how to wash, how to cook. These are things that she's not there to be your mama. Same thing with a woman. You should already know how to hold your tongue. You should already know how to be a Proverbs 31. You don't wait till you get married and then you want to become one. No, you're supposed to be already applying and doing these things now. Same with a man. We already supposed to be knowing how to take care of ourselves, that the Most High put us in position to receive a wife that we already set up and they have somewhere to even come to. Can't be living with your people. Can't be you don't know how to handle bills. You don't know how to take care of your own self. How you gonna take on a wife? So these things already need to be applied in our life now. And we can't just have a carnal mindset and be thinking just because that we are married that it's gonna be all day this crazy sex and oh, well, she my wife, so anytime I tap on her shoulder, she need to open her legs out. Like, we need to get real. Because if we're supposed to be living this spiritual life, even in marriage, it's going to be sometimes, especially being the head, that the Most High, he might have you to go into some deep fasting, some prayer and supplication, to even know further instructions from him how to maneuver out here, and also how to lead in your household. So it's going to be times where you might have to sustain from sex, even being married. But who can understand that? It's spiritual things, man, that we need to keep our mind focused on, and not just carnal things. We just think that, oh, it's better to get married than to burn. Yeah, but you can't bring no lustful thinking. If you're already having lust problems, just because you get married, you're still going to have lust problems. You got to get delivered from that before you even think about getting married. And that goes for a man or a woman. So we already supposed to be applying these things and walking this thing out already before we even think about getting married. Because a lot of times that us people, we praying like, man, I'm praying for a wife, a woman, praying for a husband. But are you already doing the things that you need to do as a man and as a woman now, as being a quote unquote a single person? So we can't wait till we come together and all of a sudden elementary principles, you don't even understand it. So we have to have the mindset of, if we are truly seeking a husband and a wife, we have to already be good stewards and be already doing things that we need to be doing as a man and a woman now. Can't wait till you get together and all of a sudden you want to start these things, because it's not going to work. All it's going to be is that both parties are going to be just bringing in nothing but whatever spirits that they was dealing with, and they haven't already overcame them things before they join together. It's going to get worse. So we have to already know how to operate as a man and as a woman. Because right now, man, it's a lot of divorce rates, man. It's a lot of people who separate. Do you even know who you're marrying? Have you even took the time to even not only know the person, but spiritually discern? What are their true motives? Are they really what they say they are? Are they really following the Most High like they say they are? Prove all things. Prove a friend. We have to already know these things, because we can't just think just because they're, oh, well, they're in the truth, they're in the truth, they're in the truth, that they're really living it. We have to have spiritual discernment about all these things before you even yoke yourself up with someone. And even in pursuing a wife, brothers, speaking for myself too, because Most High showed me this too. Like, you have to be already set up and in position to take that woman. Because if we're not handling things as a man right now, being single, how are we going to provide for this woman? How are we going to be the head of the household like how we supposed to? Are we already sustaining from sex? Are we already sustaining from masturbation? Are we already got our tongue under control? Not being a brute beast. Not being drunk all the time. Have you overcame these things? Smoking weed, being high as cost of living all the time. Like, these things, watching porn, all these things. Like, we got to get real. We got to really get real. Like they say, keep it a buck. We got to keep it a buck. And speak on things that really is concerned right now. We need to really be hearing this right now. And understand that, yeah, you could pray for a wife, you could pray for a husband and all that, but are you in position to receive that? Are you already practicing being a good husband? Are you already practicing being a good wife? Do you have them qualities right now? Or you just talking? And we also have to understand that if the Most High's will, because we in a time and hour that you don't want to yoke yourself up to somebody who gon', when things get real, they gonna just leave, or it gets real and they trying to hand you over to the enemy, and you done got yoked up with this person. Because we truly have to understand in this hour, who do we really need in this walk? Because it's a time where it's gonna be a thin line. And we got to really, truly say, who do we really need in this walk? Because you don't want to yoke yourself up to somebody who's not persuaded all the way, not truly converted all the way with the Most High Yah. So these are things that we have to understand now. And not just look at it as just, oh, I want. No, are you putting in work for that? Are you already handling your business now as a man or a woman? And proper courtship. Not just speak a couple times, see each other a couple times, and oh, that's the one. You don't know nothing about that person. Have you even took that woman to Yah and prayed about that? Women, have you took that man to Yah, prayed about it? Or you just like what you see? Oh yeah, I know she the one. Oh man, she, looking good and all this, and you just, or your loins is just so burning that you just ready to take her. So we have to truly understand these things and truly ask Abba Yah, am I even in position for this? Yeah, I'm praying about this, but am I in position right now to even receive this? And this, Father, is this your will? What do you have for me? Because I get it. I know a lot of people who, I'm lonely, I'm being sustained from sex, or I haven't been with a woman, I haven't been with a man, and all that. Seek Yah first before anything. And you're never alone. As long as you got the Most High, you're never alone. So these are things that the Most High had shown me. Because I once was at that stage. You know what I'm saying? Even after getting divorced, in which she put me away. You know what I mean? Because of my walk, with the Most High, called it a cult and everything. Said I was following the cult. And because the Most High was dealing with me, how he was dealing with me, and I chose not to live like how I once were when we first met, because a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. So I was wicked and I got what I got. But through the process, the Most High woke me up and I chose light over the dark. She didn't choose to follow, at that time, her husband. She followed the dark. So it is what it is. But we have to be in position for these things. We have to be already doing the things that we need to be doing as men and women before we can even take on a wife or get joined to a man to become, your husband. So these are things that is definitely important. And right now we need to hear right now words. Right now. That's what we need, because man, it's people getting divorced left and right. And I'm talking about just right in Yisrael. So, and it don't always necessarily have to be because of fornication and this and this. Truly, that person just wasn't who you thought they was going to be. Or when pressure came, they folded like a lawn chair. And it's always breadcrumbs. It's always signs that lead up to things when it's a separation going on. So be spiritual minded, discern, and learn that person, take that person to the Most High, pray about their situation before you even get into it. Because there's been plenty of times that I have jumped into relationships thinking that that person was who they said they was, and as time went on, it really was something there that was always showing, but I was so blinded by, the beauty. I was blinded by, oh well, man, we can sit on the phone or every time they come around, man, we can go in about the Most High and this, but sometimes it's a drawing cord, draw you in. But then in the midst of that, what is their true motive? So we have to learn these things and know that, just because you think that man looks good, what is his true motives? Just because you think that woman is beautiful, what is the true motive? Do they actually have a relationship with the Most High like they say they do? Prove all things, prove a friend. Don't be just so quick to jump into stuff. Sisters, don't be so quick just to jump into a relationship with a man because, oh, he can quote scriptures. Oh, he's big and mighty, or his beard look good, or you like his hair, or whatever the case may be. Prove that brother. Men, prove that woman. Just because they got a big butt and smile, don't be fooled. Beauty is vain. Test and prove that woman. Because we don't want to yoke ourselves up to the wrong person, thinking that they were sent from the Most High, but actually they was come to steal your anointing and stop what the Most High had planned for you. Stay on watch. Be careful. Prove a friend. Seek Yah with everything that you have, and guard your heart with all diligence. Hallelujah. All praise to the Most High Yah. Shalom.